Hello guys and welcome to GWF. I'm Chris, the main commentator, Marky Marks, alongside Tim Price.
Yes, I'm here for GWF. Not normally here, but I'm here to cover it seems.
Yeah, you're here tonight indeed. Well, what a way to start off here. We have the women starting us off here tonight in a fatal four-way. Well, we got Destiny Diamond, Felicia, Lexi, and Kim Rage. This is going to be a big one and a debut match for Kim Rage here. Well, coming out first, it is Destiny Diamond.
And yes, Destiny Diamond, a big part of the women's division on GWF Raw.
Yeah, big part of the division indeed. Of course, she has had success back in NSW, and of course recently NSW has fallen after 2 shows, and well, we can be seeing some of those people coming back after going to that falling ship there.
Yeah, the whole world of wrestling was very much changed in the big shake-up, in the big buyout.
Yeah, very huge shake-up there indeed. And well, Destiny Diamond looking to really try and get a big win here tonight. This match has a special stipulation. I'll be talking that once the match starts, but for now, Diamonds are forever.
Diamonds are forever, and Destiny Diamonds, she's gonna look to prove it here tonight.
And coming out next, it is Felicia Cat.
Yes, Felicia Cat, who, very, highly thinking of herself, but some might say egotistical in many ways.
And definitely a very different female wrestler, of course, amongst the others, and we can see that different style here. Maybe get a big win here tonight.
See, as always, Felicia Catwell, she's ready to, with her mind, get a big victory in this big match to kick.
She's definitely looking ready indeed. And well, coming out next, she is making her wrestling debut. It is Kim Rage.
Well, just look at Kim Rage. I mean, just creepy looking.
Well, that definitely doesn't help. And of course, Kim Rage really just the mistress, I would say, of Tim Rage. Of course, Tim Rage making waves in GWF on his own self, but Kim Rage making her wave now into the women's division. It is going to be absolutely menacing. If she is just as really mean and powerful as Tim Rage, this could definitely be a match for Kim Rage to get a huge victory here, especially with it being Extreme Rules.
Yeah, especially for this match will favor Kim Rage a hell of a lot with, that training from Tim Rage. God, I feel a little bit sorry for our opponents.
And of course, she's been liking to call herself a Red Queen. Let's see if she's going to be able to prove that here tonight. And well, coming out next, it is Lexi. And Lexi is coming off a huge victory last week, toppling the newcomer of Bailey. And let's see if she can really continue this really more success into a huge match here tonight.
Yeah, that was a huge win last week that she got over Bailey. And can that momentum continue in this big women's division matchup? There's going to be Extreme Rules.
Yeah, Extreme Rules. I mean, if you were to ask me in the Extreme Rules, it really favors Lexi and Kim Rage. They have that really aggressive style amongst them, and if you just throw toys into their hands as well, there is no stopping them.
No, there certainly isn't any stopping them at all.
And well, we are about to get this match underway. Tim, who are you going to go for here?
You know, I think I may have to go for Kim Rage for this one. You know, this is her big moment to shine now with her big, wrestling debut. And it's Extreme Rules, which I think favors her the most.
It certainly favors her the most into this matchup. And now I was talking about there was a special stipulation onto this matchup. And now the winner of this match will be going one-on-one against Alexa Bliss for the women's title in our main event next week. So really, it just brings a lot onto the table. Each of these women are going to be trying to do their very best to go for a chance to go against Alexa Bliss.
Yeah, but not only that chance against Alexa Bliss, it's also, you know, the main event next week, and that just says a whole lot about what the women can do here in GWF, that they're getting the opportunity to shine in the main event. Yeah,
the main event, and that would be the first ever women's main event, and well, no other way to do it than putting the title on the line, as look at just trying to steal one here as Lexi wasn't able to get it.
Now that's Lexi's style down to T. She's very aggressive in that ring, but also knows all the tricks of the trade of being dirty in the ring and taking advantages.
Yeah, and if you're noticing out here, Kim Rage has been focusing on the arm of Felicia Cat and now throwing her into the steps, and well, saying right on to the next one, throwing Destiny back inside the ring and continuing on her, and it looked like Lexi was going to team up with Kim Rage against Destiny, but changing her mind there.
Yes, it looks like it. Well, Felicia Cat did take too kindly to what Kim Rage has attempted, and well, there goes Kim Rage spilling to the outside.
Yeah, spilling to the outside. If this would have been the Royal Rumble, of course, May 21st, she would have been eliminated.
Yeah, she certainly would have been, but not the case.
Yeah, now, again, Lexi trying to steal one here. Could she get it? 1, 2, no! Only 2.
Yeah, no one would have been able to stop Lexi there if, he had gone to the 3.
Yeah, but now throwing her into the corner. What is she thinking of here? No, a big boot. And now we're going to continue, but Lexi with those big elbows there.
Yeah, she had that perfectly scouted, but then Felicia Cat has to scout it and into a neck breaker.
Into a neck breaker there, and been a big Russian leg sweep on the outside by Kim Rage. Really continuing here against Destiny. And Owen taken out yet again. Felicia, the first to grab the toys.
Oh boy.
Oh, grabbing a big kendo stick.
Oh, I've run into the face of Lexi with that kendo stick. My goodness.
And well, we're going to quickly go to what the fans are thinking here. Fans highly going against or going for Kim Rage, I should say. 55.6 for Kim Rage. Lexi, 33.3. Destiny, 11.1. And nobody going behind Felicia Cat here. And really, I would say that's definitely shocking. Nobody going for Felicia, is going for her as the underdog in this matchup. But again, not too surprised with Kim Rage and Lexi being the top 2. Like I said, Extreme Rules, it really seems like their type of matchup.
Yeah, it's very much their style with, the aggression. And oh boy, look at that from Kim Rage to powerbomb.
Yeah, 1, 2, no, doesn't think that's enough. Going for a Boston Crab there. No, not able to get it.
Felicia Cat was just too fast. But look at that, now Kim Rage is going to focus on Felicia Cat here.
Yeah, and now setting her up. Then drop down those double knees.
Oh, but look what Lexi's kind of had. She's got the kendo stick, but no, Kim Rage has it now.
Yeah, and these are the top 2 favorites inside the ring. Kim Rage with the toy, but she does not want to use that kendo stick. She wants to take out Lexi all on her own with wrestling skill. But no, they're a jawbuster by Lexi. And really getting rid of the kendo stick allowed Lexi to get some time to recover. And it's going to turn bad for her. There's the discus elbow to the back of the head. And now we're going to take out Destiny here.
Oh my god, no.
Has her up.
What a vertebraker. Jesus!
And the vertebraker on Destiny. Destiny could be down and out for the rest of the match. But Lexi is not done with Destiny. Now she's saying she wants to get that elbow back in again. And has a big ball hammer on Destiny. Destiny taking all the abuse right now from Lexi.
Yes, she certainly is. She's got off of that elbow into the face. Let's keep him stuck. But look at this, Felicia.
Look at this. Felicia trying to steal one here. Kim Rage able to stop it though.
Yeah, just time, right in the nick of time. She stopped that.
Yeah, of course. I mean, Kim Rage may be new to the GWF ring here, but she has been traveling all around the world, especially in Japan and OJW. She knows how to get it done inside the ring, and she knows when to stop up those pins. I mean, like I said, she stopped it literally at the last moment there, but now Lexi maybe thinking of trying to do it against Felicia. There's the rolling discus elbow there, but not able to capitalize. Kim Rage able to make sure to not get any capitalization on it there.
Yeah, look at this. This is Kim Rage's moment right here to really capitalize on a wounded Felicia Cat.
Yeah, and well, rolling up, and look at that bridge, going for it. No, not able to get it, and that was just an interesting pin there. I thought that might have been enough. Kim Rage with a swinging neckbreaker, not able to get it. But now Felicia trying to put this match away. Lexi making sure Felicia can't hit it there.
Yeah, make sure she can't hit off her big move. And now Destiny Diamond's going to take Felicia Cat to the outside, it looks like.
No,
it could
Destiny,
be a mistake.
But now Destiny, what is she thinking? May miss Lexi. Now going for the cover. This could be Lexi's win here. 1, 2. No! Kim Rage able to kick out. And Destiny was not going to get there in time.
No, she wouldn't have. I'm shocked that Kim Rage was able to kick out of that.
Yeah, big bull hammered up by Lexi. Lexi's been dominant in this match.
Oh,
but a big
cutter.
Yeah, big diamond cutter. This could be it for Lexi. Could she steal in here? 1, 2, 3. And a huge win for Destiny Diamond. She will be going into main event against Alexa Bliss next week.
Well, you could say Destiny Diamond certainly took advantage from the moment she saw that hitting that huge diamond cutter from out of nowhere.
Yeah, I mean, Lexi was in control for most of that matchup. Destiny went in there and stole it with a diamond cutter, going right into the main event next week.
Well, we could be seeing Destiny Diamond as the next Raw Women's Champion.
We could very well be seeing indeed. But now we got a big singles matchup here for these tag team people here. Big Cass will be going against Butch.
Oh, what great action we have here on Raw, yeah. Well, Big Cass taking on Butch. What a matchup this should be.
And well, as the betting pool is getting started for the fans, here comes the Jersey Boys. And well, as always, Enzo's got the mic.
Oh, god damn it. I know what's about to happen and I'm not too impressed with it. What they're gonna do, go ahead and...
My name is Enzo Amore, and I am a certified G and a bona fide stud, and you can't teach that. And this right here, this is Big Cass, and he's 7 foot tall, and you can't teach that. And this right here, this is Carmella, and she's hot as hell, and you can't teach that. Bada boom, realest guys in a room, how you doing?
How you doing indeed? Well, the Jersey Boys are looking ready here. And of course, Big Cass in the matchup, 7 foot tall, and you can't teach that.
These two goofballs, and I don't think my mic's gonna get cut out again because they've got the mic and they're gonna say more dumb things. You what?
And for our so-called opponents tonight, we have one word to describe them, and I'm gonna spell it out for you.
How you doing? Indeed, these guys are filled with energy and they are ready. Big Cass, can he take out a man like Butch?
That's not how you spell soft.
Are you sure?
It's S-O-F-T.
But the fans were all behind it. They were going SAWFT soft.
Well, they're stupid idiots.
And well, coming out next, it is Kiwi Justice. And the man fighting this match is Butch.
Well, now here's a team I can actually get behind. That's Kiwi Justice, just a very aggressive and hard-hitting team that don't need to spell soft incorrectly, because they are not soft.
And well, Travis Kever and his boys, he wasn't able to get a big win last week with Drake Miles against Shaman Weeple. He's going to be looking to try to get a win this week with one of his more successful tag teams of Kiwi Justice, and going to try to get a big one over on the Jersey Boys here.
Yeah, so it'll be Butch taking on Big Cass. I mean, this will be singles competition, but I imagine that, well, the other members will get involved in this matchup in some manner.
And we could be seeing that indeed. This could be a bad match for Big Match John. He may have everybody all around him here. And well, we are about to get this match underway, and just look at that size difference. So, Tim, who are you going to go for here?
No, me personally, I'll have to go with Butch for this one. I think he can't get it down the ring. Yes, you see the huge size difference, but Butch is just aggressive. He knows how to break the rules in his favor. I mean, look at that. I mean, he didn't connect the suplex, but just the strength.
Yeah, he was able to pick him up, but he wasn't able to complete that suplex there. Big Cass was able to drop down that big knee and reverse Butch there and really continue on with his dominance here. Ariana.
Well, you can see Big Cass bring it down. Well, the big punch is there.
Yeah,
and then, just grabbing it by the nerve.
Yeah, just the nerve of Big Cass doing this here. Trying to take out Butch's nerve there. Now continuing with a big kick. Wasn't able to get it. Now a running bulldog by Butch.
It's the elevation he got to hit that big bulldog there. Well, now Butch is in control, really taking the fight to Big Cass here.
And really taking the fight to him there. Was trying to go for some sort of cutter there, but Big Cass had him scouted. And and now reversal back at him here. Butch able to retake control. Look at that, picking up Big Cass into a full-way slam.
My goodness. I would have thought you'd see Butch doing that to Big Cass, but it just showed he can't do it. Just showing off his strength.
And well, the bettings have closed for the chat, and well, Tim, I don't think you're going to like this one bit. 100% are behind Big Cass here. Nobody believes in Butch in this matchup, but with aggressive moves like that, how can they not go for Butch here? Throwing him right into that exposed turnbuckle.
Because these fans can be right stupid idiots. They've bought into the idea of the Jazz Butch, and oh my god, Jesus!
Yeah, hitting that big power bomb there, and now high flying from Butch. We could be seeing nearing the end of Big Cass here if Butch continues to have his way here.
Yeah, Butch is just really just dominating Big Cass here. Who would have thought you'd be sitting up? Oh my god, what a spinning back fist!
Yeah, what a spinning back fist there indeed. And now Butch trying to call for an end here. Has him up, spinning, takes him down. And down goes Big Cass. And who thought that Butch can pick up a man like Big Cass, but still not able to get it?
My goodness, I thought that was it after that spinning sit-out powerbomb, but somehow Big Cass kicked out of that.
Yeah, somehow Butch not able to put away Big Cass there. And well, so far, very shockingly, we have had no interruptions from Enzo or Carmella, Travis Keller or Luke. But now there's the big boot by Big Cass, and Big Cass is not done.
Oh, could he be thinking of that East River crossing?
Hits it!
That hits it!
Going for the cover. 1, 2, 3, and well, a very quiet match from the outside, surprisingly, but now Travis Keller getting up to get mad about it. A huge victory for Big Cass.
Well, you know what? Travis Keller should be mad. Big match John clearly fast counted there.
Well, either way, a big win for the Jersey Boys here tonight. A big win for Big Cass over Kiwi Justice. And well, we are going to be continuing on here, as these are some guys that were left out of the United Kingdom tournament. A big United Kingdom triple threat here, as we got Liam, Chris Walker, and Jordy.
Well, what great UK action we have here. Yeah, they're not part of the tournament, but big win here tonight. And, well, they're certainly going to show something, whoever is the winner.
And of course, if you guys do not know about the tournament I'm talking about that network exclusive tournament. The first match was put up last night. It was Tower Bait versus Marty Scurll in such an amazing matchup. You had to have been there in London to see it. It was absolutely amazing, but it is on the network right now for you guys to go see. But coming out first here,
what an
is
amazing
Chris Walker.
match it was in, well, the first round of the tournament. With Tyler Bate taking on Marty Scurll.
Yeah, of course, if you want to find out who was the man to able to move on in the tournament, was it the Mustache Mountain of Tyler Bate, or was it the villain, Marty Scurll? You are going to have to watch on the network to find out.
Well, we're on to this big, well, UK triple threat matchup.
And well, this match has a special stipulation of its own. I will be talking about that once the match starts, but we're going to be continuing going through the entrances here, as well as you hear the howl. It's a member of this wolf pack. Here comes Liam Wolf.
A member of, well, the wolf pack, and yeah, that's Liam Wolf as well. A big victory for him here tonight. Well, could you imagine if at some point they're able to get another opportunity at that UK Championship? Last time he didn't, well, get it, but sure put up a hell of a fight.
Yeah, of course, many people were saying that the match between Liam and Morgan, that was, some people were saying a 6-star match. That could have, was like match of the night at Spring Stampede, and really, they put up one heck of a fight. If Liam was to go back at it again, I mean, it seems like it was either way before. Can they do it again? And well, coming out next, it is Jordy.
Aaron, there is Jumping Jordy, who, well, he is a big part of the UK division. A man who's, well, says making some waves, building up his repertoire when it comes to, well, being in the UK division.
Yeah, of course, being in the UK division, one of really the most high flyers we have in this United Kingdom division. Like his shirt says, he has skills all day, and he can really continue to show that here if he gets a big win tonight.
Yeah, if Jordy could get a huge win here tonight, that would certainly show that, well, he deserves a shot in the future at the UK title. I'm just going to wonder, what is this huge stipulation we're about to find out about?
And of course, we got that huge stipulation you're going to be finding out very shortly here in below. Jordy looking ready here to fight in this big triple threat. And well, before I get on the stipulation, I'm going to have to ask you first here, Tim. Who do you think is going to win?
You know, I think this could be a huge victory for Liam Wolf here tonight. You know, when he faced Morgan with the UK title on the line, he came so close. And, well, whatever the stipulation is, we're going to fight out super. I've got to give it to Liam Wolf.
And, well, we're going to be finding out that big stipulation. And the winner of this match will be entered into the Royal Rumble. Of course, we had one of these Royal Rumble qualifier matches last week where Hal Fell make it. He is so far the only confirmed member of the Royal Rumble. Who is going to make it here next? Is it going to be, could it be Liam, Jordy, or Chris here?
Yeah, who will be going on to the Royal Rumble? Well, it's just huge, opportunities for one of these three men. I mean, imagine if one of these three was to win the Royal Rumble.
Yeah, one of these three could very well win the Royal Rumble, and they get to main event WrestleMania if they win the Royal Rumble. And who knows, if they win the Royal Rumble, could we be seeing the United Kingdom Championship in the main event of WrestleMania?
Yeah, very well could. I mean, you know, that United Kingdom Championship has so much prestige behind it. But I mean, I personally think, you know, I'd go for the world title. I mean, that has more prestige.
Yeah, they could very well be going for that. I mean, these guys can go for whatever belt they want. And, well, Raw will continue right after this. And, well, guys, this is what they're fighting for. They're fighting to try to get into the Royal Rumble. Will you guys remember the Rumble May 21st? And while we are continuing back into the matchup here, is Chris Walker continuing against Jordy. Liam taking out on the outside. But Chris...
Yeah, Chris Walker using the weapons.
Yeah, and of course, then while we were away, it looks like a ladder was brought out as well. And now big match going for the cover there, only a 1 count. Chris looking to put this match away. I don't think he knows that Williams up, but Williams looking to grab a toy. He may not be able to catch this. Has him. And takes him down into the cover. Liam right down to take him out. And now there's a big punch there. And now fireman's carry by Liam.
Yeah, but oh god, Liam came down face first onto that table there. I wonder if that table will get broken in this matchup.
It could very well be indeed, and that would be absolutely wonderful if it did.
Yes, it would, but I don't think it'd be wonderful for the person going through it, though.
It may not very well be indeed. They might absolutely despise it. But now, Liam has him, taking him down into the cover. 1, 2. No, Jordy was kicking out, but he kicked her right into a Boston Crab.
Yeah, could Jordy be forced to tap out here to this, very innovative version of the Boston Crab? Nah, Chris Walker's going to be there to stop it.
Yeah, Chris Walker able to stop it, but the damage done to the lower back of Jordy is still in play there. I mean, when you get locked in that Boston Crab, that torture that goes through your lower back, it is absolutely incredible. But now, wait, Jordy was trying to go for a finish there, but now a backstabber by Chris. This could be it. 1, 2, 3, and Chris Walker will be going to the Royal Rumble.
What a reversal into the backstabber. That was just perfection.
Yeah, really just a great reversal by Chris and going right into a backstabber there. A huge win for Chris Walker, as we're going to continue on some tag team action here as the Hype Bros will be going against Too Sweet.
Well, great tag team action we have here.
And well, Like the beginning bit says, these guys are always hyped. They just stay hyped.
Well, yes, a very energetic team are Hype Pros.
Yeah, and just look at
they
these
can use
guys.
all that hype power.
Yeah, they gotta. And look at this Mojo making his way down to the ring. He's just a little ball of energy. He's just like that bunny in the Energizer commercials.
Yeah, he certainly is.
Yeah, well, he doesn't stop.
To any UK fans watching Duracell.
Oh. It's different?
Yeah, UK has Duracell.
Oh, well, for the fans here in Pittsburgh, it would be Energizer.
How I know that? I don't know. I mean, I'm Canadian, but I know that.
Yeah, well, fair enough. Take your visits there. Well, I'm sure Nathan Rave has definitely raved his way into the United Kingdom. He might know about those Duracell batteries.
Yes, I'm sure he will, but the Hype Bros, well, they're going to be taking on another very energetic team.
Yeah, well, yeah, you said it here. These guys certainly are energetic, and well, we're just waiting for them to come out here.
Okay, they sure love to make the opponent wait.
And they're sure making them win. Well, here they come. Here comes Too Sweet.
Yes, here are Too Sweet. And well, what a tag team matchup we have here. Two very energetic and more charismatic teams, you could say.
Yeah, two very positive teams here making the. We're going to be fighting the way into this matchup, and well, just look at Xavier with the trombone. We got Rick Swan and Yango dancing their way down. These guys just look so merry making their way down. But do they have enough power and energy to take out somebody like the Hype Bros?
Well, rather weird fact, but I hear Too Sweet are getting their own cereal.
Oh, what's it called?
Two Sweetios.
Wow. They make sure you are sweet.
Well,
of course, you don't want to be too
they
sweet.
are very rare for the... Sorry, what was that?
I said, of course, but of course, you don't want to be too sweet.
Well, why would you want to be too sweet? I mean, these guys are called Too Sweet.
Well, they're the only three men that are allowed to be too sweet.
Oh. If anyone else became too sweet, it'd be gimmick infringement.
Exactly. And well, we're about to get this match underway. Tim, who are you going to go for here?
No, I think I have to go with Too Sweet. They have the slight advantage in the fact that they have, well, Xavier Woods out there, and Yango, I think his offense confuses a lot of opponents. He's a big guy, and he can pull off high-flying maneuvers.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people, they say they see it on TV, they don't believe it, but once they're actually inside the ring and they see it live for themselves in person, they cannot believe a man of his size and stature making his way and flying and doing all the flipping stuff of somebody like, well, of course, like those cruiserweights like Jordy.
Aaron, well, doing high-flying moves like his tag team partner Rich Swann would do.
Yeah, or of course Rick Swan, of course, a cruiserweight of his own right there. I mean, these two guys, you wouldn't think when you look at this team that these are two of the, well, we're one of the most high-flying teams that we have. Because they look at Yango, they think, yeah, right, but then they see him inside the ring, just all the stuff that he can do, it is absolutely amazing.
It is unreal, and well, that's what Hype Bros, they have to be prepared for is, a high-flying team that also has some strength behind them.
Yeah, and of course, Rick Swan now trying to take him out there, but able to make his way out of it. But Rick Swan able to get right up there, and a big knee by Nathan Rave.
Yeah, Nathan Rave was able to catch Rich Swan there, but Rich Swan very quick to fight back, but gets taken down with clothesline.
Yeah, it gets taken down there. I'm going to quickly see what the fans are saying here. Fans are going slightly for Too Sweet here. 51.2%, 48.8% for the Hype Bros.
Well, the fans just have that little bit more love for Too Sweet, it seems. And now Yanko's going to make his way back into the ring.
Yeah, making his way back into the ring. And I'm being told that we do have to say something special every time that the Too Sweet get a 2 count here. I've heard they're saying that you know what it is. Well, I'm sure you figured it out.
Oh, that thing. The fans will do it as well, I'm sure of it.
I'm sure they will. Well, Yango looking to continue here against Premier, but Raw will continue right after this. And well, guys, like I was saying before, the United Kingdom tournament match, this was the first match of the tournament, and it was absolutely amazing. You need to go onto the network right after Raw and check it out. Tyler Bate going against the villain, Marty Scurll, is a match you do not want to miss, and a big match in this United Kingdom tournament. But now, Rick Swan looking to continue against Nathan Ray there.
What is Rich Swan thinking? Oh, no!
And again, Nathan Ray having him scouted.
Yeah, and then, but then Rich Swan having him scouted.
Yeah, having him scouted yet again. Now, Nathan, what is he looking to do here? Oh, and taking him out there.
They're just taking him out, and well, look at this. Oh my goodness. What
taking him down, this could be it. The Hype Bros could steal it here. 1, 2. No! Yango able to stop it.
It's only when Too Sweet get a 2 count right.
Yes.
Because the fans did do it.
Yeah, they didn't do it. Yeah, but we might be seeing it soon. Now Rick Swan getting ready here. We could either be seeing the 2 Sweet here, or we could be seeing a 3 count very soon. But no, Nathan Ray able to stop Rick Swan in his tracks.
Yes, since Rick Swan took a little bit too long there, and Nathan Ray was able to catch him off guard.
Yeah, catch him off guard, and now he's just raving on to the fans. But Rick Swan has him up, takes him down.
Yeah, loving Michinoku driver there from Rich Swan, and he may think about wanting to get Yango back into this matchup.
Yeah, maybe indeed. Rick Swan has been in this matchup for a little bit too long here. But no, Rick Swan going to continue here. And there's a big clothesline there by Nathan Rave.
Yeah, very impressive reversal there from Nathan Raven. Well, he's back into dominant control of this matchup. Rich Swan needs to figure some way to get harder, so Nathan Rave's closing in on victory.
Yeah, and taking him out yet again. This could be it. 1,
this could be it.
2. No, only a 2 count.
Well, just a 2 count. Yango yet again saved the match. Rich Swan needs to get out of there.
Yeah, Rich Swan really needs to get out of it. He's facing Nathan's big boot there twice. Needs to really get out, and whoa. Now going for it here. 1, 2. Yango getting stopped. 3 count. Well, we weren't able to get the 2 Sweet 2 count in there, but well, still a huge victory for the Hype Bros.
Yep, the Hype Bros were with the very impressive victory here tonight.
Yeah,
they move up in the ranks.
Yeah, moving up in the ranks. Could these guys be the next ones to try and take out the Disney Alliance? Could happen indeed.
Yeah, it could. I mean, no one's looked close, but maybe it's the Hype Bros.
Yeah, well, we're already at our co-main event of the evening. This match this night is really just flowing by. And of course, guys, do not forget that you guys were able to pick our main event. We'll be talking about that right after this matchup as well. Coming out first, it is Dom. And he is looking to be great again.
Yep, Dom looking to be great again. And well, if he can get a victory over Nova 6 Wolf, could definitely help in that quest.
Could definitely help his quest indeed. And of course, Nova 6 Wolf, this would be his Raw debut. And what a heck of a debut he has going against the likes of Dom here.
Yeah, it's a huge debut for Nova 6 Wolf, and if he can defeat a true inveterate Dom, well, that would, say huge things for the career of Nova 6 Wolf and his future.
Yeah, it would definitely speak volumes for him here if he can beat a man like Nova 6 here. And below, Dom looking ready here. And coming out next, he is a member of the Wolfpack, coming out alongside Coach Morgan. It is Nova 6.
Yep, Nova 6 Wolf here, remember, all of the Wolfpack alongside Coach Morgan. Well, you just see the size of this man, and Tom may be in a lot of trouble here tonight.
Yeah, Dom may be in a lot of trouble here indeed. This is definitely the biggest member of the Wolfpack, and whoa, when you go up against this huge Indian here, a very big difference you're going to see as soon as you walk in with him is you're definitely going to be outsized here. There's not many people. There's not many people bigger than Nova 6 Wolf, and that is definitely a huge advantage for him here. Let's see if he can really take use of that advantage against Dom, but of course Dom can use his agility to try and take out Nova 6.
Yeah, he certainly can. I mean, I think Nova 6 Wolf might be, the tallest guy in GWF, and just look at the size difference.
Yeah, of course, I wouldn't mind seeing a match between Big Cass and Nova 6 down the line. I mean, those are two of the biggest guys that we have, that or even Braun Strowman, of course, went out for tag team champions.
Yeah, and just look at that from Nova 6 Wolf there, just shoving down Dom like he was nothing.
Yeah, just shoving him down and continuing on him here, but no, taking him down there. Dom looking to continue, but shoving him down yet again. And well, continuing on him. And of course, I want to continue talking about, of course, our main event here tonight. Of course, the Disney Alliance will be, all three members, of course, will be in action later on tonight. Of course, all of them champions. And they could be either going against in a handicap match, going against either AJZ, Roman Reigns, or Ryan Fox, or they could be going on into a 3-on-3 action. You guys were doing the voting on the Twitter. We will be showing those results in just a moment after this match, and we will begin started with our main event, of course, with now Disney, our new commissioner, of course, our first ever commissioner, and that leads to believe who is Paul Heyman picking as our general manager.
Yeah, who could Paul Heyman, pick to be general manager of, Monday Night Raw now?
Yeah, that question still needs to get answered. Maybe we'll see it here tonight. Maybe we'll see it next week. We need to know who is going to be. And, of course, Disney not able to make it in here tonight. Of course, after that attack, still out. And there's a big DDT. And now throwing in a chair is Virgil. But Nova 6 looking to put away Dom here.
Yeah, it's going to be a huge mistake here from Virgil. Don't know what he was thinking there. Oh my goodness, just a higher level elevation Tom got as he came crashing down.
Yeah, taking him right down and put him right near the chair there, saying you can't use it. 2. Oh, only a 2 count there.
Oh, and he was giving Virgil a nasty stare there as he was pinning Dom, but Tom managed to kick out.
Yeah, and of course, a question being asked, who is in the Wolfpack now? As far as I know, I believe it's only Liam and Nova 6, and of course their manager, Coach Morgan, in the Wolfpack right now. Could those numbers grow in the future? Because those Wolves always keep growing.
Yeah, they certainly do. Who, next could we potentially see within the Wolfpack?
We could be seeing someone next, and of course, could we be seeing Morgan Wolf diverting away from the Disney Alliance, going into that Wolf Pack? The Wolves could gather around and really have a big hunt, as well as there was a big Dom sandwich there into that turnbuckle. Dom looking for greatness in progress. Has unlocked in greatness in progress.
Oh, hits it with perfection and now into the cover center of the ring.
2. No, only a 2 count.
A 2 count there, Dom. Well, needs to do a bit more work. Nova 6 still has plenty of fight left in him.
Yeah, still has plenty of fight indeed, and well, now, what is he thinking of here? And we're going for that double axe handle, didn't get it. And now continuing. As Dom, no, not able to get him. Nova again using that strength of his, now hitting that big DDT.
Yeah, bring it down, Dom, now guided to the cover.
2. Wait, it looked like a 3 count, but Big Match John saying only a 2. Nova 6 saying that the hand went down for the 3.
Yeah, he certainly thought that, but now this gives Dom a second win and following up with the Bulldog.
Yeah, Bulldog cutting open Nova 6. Now Dom going for another cover. Now after cutting him open, faces it. No, only a 2 count.
Oh man, just a stiff punch to the gut there.
And then another huge question: who is the leader of the Wolfpack? Nobody really knows right now.
Well, I'm assuming it'd be, Coach Morgan. I mean, he's the one who manages the group and, well, leads them to each battle.
It could very well be indeed. I mean, or it could be even one of the inside talents. Of course, Liam, of course, was the first one to try and go after the gold. Wasn't able to get it.
Well, you can just see the blood on the face of Nova 6 here. He's got seriously cut open.
Yeah, it's cut open there, and now we're going to continue now going for a big DDT of his own, and then Para one at that.
Yeah, big impaler DDT, and that's only going to make the blood flow worse. And Nova 6, he's probably slightly blinded by all the blood coming into his eyes.
And of course, he needs to put this match away soon before the blood really gets caught into his eyes, or before Big Man Sean has to end this match for too much blood loss here. But now, Nova looking to continue, has him up, and look at that elevation. Taking him down, 1, 2, no, kicked out again now into a Boston Crab.
Yeah, and could Dom be looking to tap out here? Can he find a way to escape, or will he be forced to submit?
It grabs the leg of Nova and able to fight his way out, and again, that lower back just taking that full pain from that Boston Crab there. And look at Nova, so smartly going after that lower back there yet again. Now going for a cover, 1, 2, no, only a 2 count.
My goodness, I don't know how Dom managed to yet again kick out. He's got so much heart in him. It could lead to a serious injury.
It could lead to a serious injury. Indeed, taking him out. Nova 6 looking to continue dropping down those big elbows there on Dom. And a big DDT.
Yeah, and now it's Dom that's busted wide open.
Yeah, and of course, another question coming in now. This time going after, asking about Crazy J there, but a big Impera DDT. Dom may be thinking about ending this very soon. We could be seeing greatness in progress yet again. I'm saying, of course, Crazy J winning that opportunity to go after any title he wants. What title could he be going for? A lot of people are thinking he's going to be going after Kevin King. And well, of course, last week, there wasn't too much talked about it afterwards, though. It was Damon Hunter went in after Crazy J into the locker room. The camera feed was actually cut from the locker room after there was an altercation in the back. But when the altercation was over, and the cameras actually came back on. Damon Hunter was found on the ground, and he was, of course, rushed to a immediate local facility. We haven't even heard or seen of Crazy J since that moment.
Oh, well, that's just absolutely shocking. But look at this.
Greatness in progress. But now going for the cover. Could he put away Nova? 1, 2. No, only a 2 count there.
How in the world did Nova 6 kick out of a second greatness in progress?
It is absolutely mind-boggling there. But yeah, nobody has even seen or heard from Crazy J. People have been trying to contact them. Former, 100 Club member, we've even heard from someone that recently with the company, Adrian Kincaid, said he wasn't even able to get into any sort of contact with Crazy J. Nobody knows where he went. It was very convenient. As soon the camera feed would cut out immediately as soon as Damon Hunter threw one punch at Crazy J and then disappeared. The footage is gone. It just
what in the world is going on?
Yeah, who knows what is going on? Like I said, it just came back, and Damon Hunter was found just on the ground and really just almost seems like life was taken to a local medical facility. But look at this, Nova 6 looking to continue taking him down.
Taking Dom down, this surely has to be
2,
now.
3, and finally we have a victor. It is Nova 6.
Oh, well, what a huge victory for Nova 6 here tonight, defeating Dom. Look at the blood.
Yeah, just look at that crimson mask over the Indian hair. And, well, a huge win for the Wolfpack here. And, well, if you're looking inside the ring, Dom facing yet another defeat here. Virgil on the outside. Something's got to change.
Yes, something has. This will make Dom great again.
It hasn't been working.
It's been going nowhere, really.
Yeah, well, Dom and Virgil having a chance out of the ring. It looks like Dom has had enough. Leaving Virgil behind. And just Dom leaving on Virgil there. Well, we're going to have to continue on to our main event. We're already about to go over here. And, well, here comes 3 of our champions here. We have the Tag Team Champions and, of course, our United Kingdom Champion, the Disney Alliance.
Yeah, here are the Disney Lions. What match are they could have been? Will it be a straight-up 3-on-3 tag team match? Will it be a handicap match? But look at all the gold there.
Yeah, just look at all the gold inside this Disney Alliance. Former GM, now commissioner. I mean, he is just an absolute control. He absolutely picks the best talent. That was why T.G. Carter was let go. He told him he's no wrestler. He wants him to become a Mountie. The last time T.G. Carter held gold, it was the Hardcore Championship. Ever since then, he hasn't held anything. He hasn't even been able to try and go for anything ever since then. So, Disney realizing
what's going down at the moment.
Yeah. Disney realizing where was the dead weight, and he dropped it there. And, well, what is it going to be? Who are they going to be going against here? Well, we're going to be looking at those results very shortly here.
Well, yeah, who is the Disney Lions can be facing that they got all the odds in their favourite handicap match? But will this be a fair fight?
It will be a fair fight. What have the people back at home been voting for here? And well, it's saying here, it was 46% going for the 3-on-3, 45% interesting going for Roman Reigns, 9% for Fox, 0 for AJZ. And well, looks like we're going to be having a fair fight here.
Wow, look at the closest. I mean, it was Roman Reigns as well.
Wait. I'm being told there's been a sudden change. A Disney effect has happened here. A sudden change in the back. It is now 50% Roman Reigns versus Disney Alliance, 41 for a fair fight, and 9 for Fox. I think the Bunny, even though he's at home resting, still found a way to affect the polls here.
Well, it certainly looks like it. Roman Reigns, well, he is the one who started the attack against Disney last week. It looks like he's made a huge mistake.
Yeah, he may have made a huge mistake indeed. Well, it looks like it is one versus all here. It is Roman Reigns going to go against the whole Disney Alliance. This is 3 champions in this stable. Does Roman Reigns have a chance?
I don't think Roman Reigns has a chance at all. I mean, if it had been a fair fight, you've got Randy Orton and Braun Strowman, who have been absolutely unstoppable as a tag team, and then Morgan Wolf has been absolutely unstoppable on his own. But Roman Reigns on his own, I don't think he could get it done one bit.
Yeah, I mean, I know this man, he likes to say he can do it all. He's the big dog. He can do it all. I mean, he has that whole one versus all mentality. Whenever he goes down to the ring, he feels like everybody's against him already. But now in this match, literally everybody is against him. It's not just one opponent against him. It's not just the fans that are booing him against him. It is literally the Disney Alliance against Roman Reigns here.
Yeah, it literally is all of them. And I think Roman Reigns has made a huge mistake when he turned his back on Disney. And, well, I think he may end up in hospital after tonight.
He may very well indeed. I don't think Disney even cares if they win. He just wants that Roman Reigns dismembered here. I mean, all you need to do is shake that hand.
That's all he needed to do, but no, he thought it better.
Wait.
Better in his interest.
Wait, that music's familiar.
What the?
It sounds like Edgar's music?
Edgar?
Here he comes saying, no, this is not how it's going. I know our commissioner wants his revenge on Roman, but as their new Raw General Manager of Raw, I will give the people what they want, and they wanted 3-on-3 action.
Well, what a decision. I mean, Edgar's the new GM, and I mean, it's a decision, but I don't know how fair it is. I mean, come on, you can't attack our commissioner.
Well, going against our commissioner's orders there, even though he may not be here, Edgar, our new Raw GM, going against him. Here comes AJZ and Ryan Fox, and it looks like these guys were already in the crowd. They were ready for anything to happen.
Yeah, I think they may have suspected what Disney was going to try and pull, and well, we're ready for that. And Roman Reigns, well, this is going to be a fair fight, it seems.
Yeah, it's going to be a fair fight indeed. And well, it is just absolutely amazing. Of course, our new Raw General Manager making his way down there, and these guys calling themselves the Disney Rebels. These guys.
Well, they call themselves the Disney Rebels. Very interesting name.
Yeah, rebelling against this Disney Alliance. And well, right now it almost seems like they're being led by Edgar, and of course our new Raw General Manager. Well, we're going to get this match underway here. This is what the fans wanted. The fans wanted 3-on-3. It may have only been 1%, but that is what the fans wanted.
Yep, sometimes that 1% is what makes all the difference. And that's what happened.
And that is what happened indeed. Now, my goodness, could you imagine what would have happened to Roman Reigns if this was a 1 versus all match? I mean, I don't know if Roman Reigns would have seen the end of that match.
No, I don't think he would have. I think he personally would have ended up in a hospital bed.
Yeah, but now Roman Reigns able to fight. And now once again, maybe thinking about a tag. And yes, this is something that now he is able to do. He is able to tag in AJZ, or the youngest man on the roster, and just a bodybuilder. And just really just a great physical shape at his age. And now continuing on him.
Yeah, Morgan Wolf is not happy about this matchup, kidding. Well, change from what Disney had in mind. And now it is a fair fight.
It is a fair fight now, and well, you know, I was talking about it on the United Kingdom tournament match. I mean, Tyler Bate, such a great specimen at 19 years old. Now, but we got a man that's even younger than him, in AJZ, inside the ring. And just when you look at AJZ, you think he must be an older guy. I mean, that great physique, that great powerhouse of AJZ, even at such of his height. It is
No,
absolutely
no, he's
amazing.
only, what, 18, isn't he?
I believe he's about 18 years old.
Just look at him.
1 year younger than Tyra Bate, of course. But now Ryan Fox able to continue there, and now just taking out Morgan Wolf. And Morgan Wolf hasn't tapped anyone else in yet. He's trying to do a 1 versus all himself here. Not really gone against all 3 members of these Disney Rebels so far.
Yeah, the Disney Rebels, they have kept themselves fresh with constant, tags there. And Morgan Wolf, he needs to tag in Orton or Strowman.
Yeah, I mean, I know Morgan Wolf, he was able to win the tag team's gold when he was in Brexit all by himself. He didn't even tag in Draco Child, but this might be a different story here. I think he needs to really get him in there. Look at that big uppercut by Ryan Fox, and now the Disney Rebels going in there trying to defend him there.
Oh, and there's Orton trying to cheap shot, but doesn't really help Morgan Wolf one bit.
Yeah, well, I'm going to be closing it for the fans here. Fans, they were going for the Disney Alliance, 82.1%, 17.9% for the Rebels. Even with this shock of element surprise, the fans still going for the Disney Alliance, going for a cover there. And there was a little bit of miscommunication inside the ring at the beginning of that cover. But still, I don't think I asked you, Tim, who were you going for here?
I still have to, go with the Disney Alliance for this one. They are a well-oiled machine. Because, I don't know, the Disney Rebels, how well-oiled of a machine are they?
And of course, like I said, all these members used to be Disney Alliance members in the past, whether it was here or whether it was in NSW. They were Alliance members. I mean, Ryan Fox and AJZ, they were together during their Alliance time. Roman Reigns was a little bit newer to the system of the Disney Alliance. He was in GWF at the beginning before he was drafted over to SmackDown, which now no longer exists. But still.
Wow. See, now Morgan Wolf's get back in the fight, but I think he needs to tag out.
Yeah, he needs to tag out. He needs to get either the monster among men, Braun Strowman, or the Viper, Randy, really, I should say the Black Sheep, Braun Strowman, into this match. I mean, like we said, all these members have all been really some sort of animal related. The only few exceptions were TG Carter and AJZ. I mean, there's all these guys had their own little story about them with animals, and now, but still, saying it though, Morgan Wolf going for those knockout punches.
Yeah, just lots of knockout punches. Now into the cover here.
Yeah, 1, 2, no, only a 2 count.
And well, for Morgan Wolf, this has been really a 1 versus all. And I was thinking of a wolf spite.
Yeah, thinking of wolf spite there. Hits it, wolf spite on the Fox.
Oh, but look at that.
Hand under the rope.
Yeah, his hand was well under the rope. And Morgan Wolf tried for high risk and no high reward there.
No high reward. Ryan Fox had him scouted, but there's that big European uppercut. But Randy Orton able to make sure he can't capitalize. And this is just that cheating style of the Disney Alliance. As look at this, Morgan maybe thinking of going for a tag here. But look at this, Ryan Fox maybe paying too much attention to Randy there. Was going for the cloverleaf there. But now he's going to get a tag, and he's been in for a lot of this match. Going to get Roman Reigns in.
Yep, now Roman Reigns is back into this match and gets to continue, the attack on Morgan Wolf here. Oh, look at that from Orton.
Yeah, and again, Orton really able to make the save for Morgan Wolf. And, if he doesn't get out soon, Big Matt Sean was going to disqualify him there.
Yeah, it seems... the Viper being unleashed a little bit there and Randy Orton. And
oh boy, now we're going to get that Black Sheep in here. We're going to get Braun Strowman. He is absolutely a monster among men. Now, Morgan needs to get out of the ring again. Could get disqualified. Roman Reigns going up. Could we see a flying big dog here?
Oh, it looks like it. What is Roman thinking here?
Has him double axe handle, takes down the big man. But Braun Strowman doesn't seem to be phased.
No, he's not. I mean, Braun Strowman, you know, he's completely fresh here. Whilst the Disney Rebels have, you know, mixed and matched a little bit. And now comes an even fresher man in Randy Orton.
Yeah, I mean, Randy, he may have been in just to get a little bit of cheap shots against Ryan Fox, but now he is the current man, is the legal man in the matchup. But now,
no, Reigns managed to reverse.
Yeah, Reigns able to reverse, going for a cover. No, wasn't able to get Randy.
It's going to take a lot more than that to put down Randy Orton.
Yeah, now continuing on Randy. We're picking him up. Now, what is Randy thinking of here? Could we see an RKO? Still no. Has him in, though. Lifting him up, and there's the strength of Randy and taking him down into a neck breaker.
How impressive. Oh, here come the Orton stomps.
Yeah, and this is just that veteran style of Randy dissecting every part of the body with those stomps. And you know that usually leads up to, that could lead up to an RKO very soon. They're dropping down the big knee right there. Are we gonna see the RKO? Is he just teasing us right now?
Seems he wants to do more damage. And he was thinking of it there, but Roman saw it coming.
Yeah, it may be an RKO out of nowhere, but the big dog saw it, and there's a Superman punch.
Oh, huge Superman punch. Oh boy.
Boy, this could be it. Hasn't walked in. Spear!
And a spear from the big dog, and Orton just got pulverized into those ropes.
Yeah, right into the ropes, and if you saw his face, he looked absolutely dazed. The Disney Rebels looked like they had no opposition against her going for that cover. I think that it looked like Morgan just knew Randy was going to be able to kick out of it. There's Morgan didn't even bother going in. Braun Strowman was knocked out there.
Well, it's not like he could have gone in there. There was a wall of rebels in his way.
Yeah, Rebels stopping the alliance there, but now we're going to see it. We are going to see that big RKO. Hasn't walked in. RKO!
From out of nowhere.
For the cover. 1, 2. AJ's able to stop him. And Morgan able to take out Ryan Fox.
Yeah, Reigns the opportunity to fight back here.
Yeah, now what is Reigns seeing here? I would think he might have been thinking of another spear, or even a Superman punch. No, he's going to think of going for a tag here. We're going to get AJZ into this matchup.
Yeah, back in comes AJZ, and that's very smart. You know, Reigns was getting worn out, and AJZ, you know, he's had a chance to get fresh.
Yeah, and well...
was
trying to lift him up there. It looks like AJZ said, no, I wanted to do it. Lifting him up, showing off his power is AJZ.
Oh, but look at that, the veteran Randy Orton. Find a way to fight back, and look at this.
Vintage Orton right in front of the Disney Rebels, taking him down.
Yep, vintage Orton there right in front of them, and could be thinking of another RKO.
He could be thinking of one indeed, going for it there. 1. No, only a 1 count there. But now, here he goes. Hasn't walked in his sights. RKO! Going for the cover. AJZ should be out of it. 2. No, AJZ some way, somehow kicked out.
What in the... How did he kick out of that RKO there? Well, the Disney Rebels are still alive in this matchup.
Yeah, and really, at this rate, just barely. They have been absolutely dissected by both Morgan and Randy. You know, they've been doing those hot tags, but Randy and them were able to take him out. AJZ trying to finish it off here, trying to steal one.
They're trying to steal one there, but Orton still has gas left in the tank, but he needs to get a tag out.
Yeah, he needs to get a tag on. This could be a perfect opportunity for Randy Orton here. But look at him, looking absolutely dazed. And AJZ was able to get up, and look at him. He came into consciousness right in front of AJZ there, and he saw it, but wasn't able to fight back and taking him down with AJZ. Oh, AJZ maybe thinking of a spear of his own here. Spear!
What a spear there! And the intensity from HAZ.
Yeah, and somehow Randy able to get up from that.
Yeah, but I don't know, maybe HAZ didn't catch all of that spear that he wanted to.
He may not have been able to indeed. Randy going for a little bit of snake eyes.
Oh, now he's going to take HAZ into the corner. Is he going to tag in?
No, not able to tag in. And that's just that great ring awareness of AJZ, realizing he was in the wrong side of town. He needed to get it. Oh, look at this. Gloating right in front of Morgan Wolf.
I don't know how smart that is. And oh, look at this. HAZ calling for the end.
Yeah, has him locked in. Oh, has him up. And look at that, just showing off that power. Taking him down. 1, 2, 3. And the Disney Rebels pick up a victory.
And an outstanding victory for the Disney Rebels here tonight. I'm sure Disney's back watching this, and he's going absolutely ballistic that his plans have just failed.
Yeah, that Disney effect was supposed to lead to Roman Reigns doing a 1 versus all, but it didn't happen. It was a 3-on-3, and the Disney Rebels were able to get the huge victory here tonight. And well, Tim, say goodbye to the fans.
Well, what an episode. Goodbye, fans.
And well, guys, I'm Chris, the main commentator, Mark Morris, and I will see you guys next week for Raw, or if you're watching on the network, the next United Kingdom tournament match.